Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Saur Darkchylde, and welcome back to Let's Replay. Hey, Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney Trilogy. Last time, it was a real circus trying to get information out of Larry Butts, as he was being all secretive about a drawing that he drew during the events that happened on the night of the murder. What did he see that he was drawing? Well, the bridge that was on fire, of course, but not only that, he claims to have saw the defendant flying, which is impossible. And he pretty much still believes it, even outside of court. So, we're going to continue this with a second day investigation. Passing the baton back to Phoenix, as the two-part trial was the only time you'll see Edgeworth as a defense attorney in the entire Ace Attorney series. So, let's get on with it and see what today's investigation brings us. February 9th. 2019, 9:43 a.m., Hate Clinic, Intensive Care Unit. I'm still up at this hour, reading through the trial record of a certain case. It's the first case my mentor, Mia Fey, had ever handled in the court of law. The horrifying truth that I refuse to accept is holding me hostage here within its pages. Dahlia Hawthorne. What I have read, I don't want to believe. It's written here, this isn't the Dahlia I knew. What's written here is, this isn't the Dahlia I knew. After falling into Eagle River, I was somehow miraculously saved. But I ended up catching a cold, that seemed to knock me around the world and back. I feel dizzy. My ears are ringing, my throat burns, and my head is on fire. But I will recover. I have to recover by this afternoon. I have to meet with the most ill-tempered witness imaginable. But I know that he will be able to help me with him somehow. Right. Are you sure you're well enough to be doing this? You still look a little green in the face. Or maybe Viridian in artist speak. Actually, my fever has gone down quite a bit. How's your temperature now? Only 202 degrees. Nothing to worry about. Anyway, I read today's trial record. You weren't bad, Edgeworth. Pretty impressive despite the circumstances. We're not in the clear yet. The main point of connection tomorrow is going to be the murder weapon. Yeah. In the end, the Shikashiko did not deliver the deadly blow. Which means there must be another sword hiding out there that we don't know about. Another sword, huh? Don't you worry about a thing, pal. I'll dig up the murder weapon myself, or I'll eat my coat. Thanks again, Edgeworth. I'll handle things from here. That is probably for the best. Actually, I was thinking about paying the old precinct a little visit. There's something I want to look into. And that is our client's background, naturally. You mean Irish, sir? I have a feeling that we've met before. All I want is confirmation, one way or another. And since I probably won't be getting any of that from you... Sorry, Edgeworth. I bid you adieu, right? Take care. Guess I should get moving too. Why? Do you need to be somewhere? Yeah, I gotta get to work on this bridge, pal. I'm rigging something up so we can get across to the other side. Ah, that's right. Maya's still stuck over at the inner temple. Don't you worry, pal. As soon as it's all set, I'll let you be the first. You'll be the first to know. Thank you, Gumshoe. No problem, pal. Just try not to give me that cough of yours, okay? Alright, I'm off. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out, I promise. But in the meantime, I've got to continue collecting evidence. Oh, come on, please! It's for art's sake, I swear! There's only one guy I know who would be this persistent and high-strung. I'm talking about the heroine here! The heroine in my book, it'll make you famous! Ah! Enough! A fool's fools only foolishly accepts the foolishness of a fool's fools. Boy, that's a tongue twister. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Huh? Me? Wait a second. I know you. You're, ow! Your reflexes and mine need to shape up. My brain's frying like a sunny side up. And you want to grow me over a name? Frenzy! You can't do that! Even as we speak, Nick's on the brink of death, or so I'm told. Whip a dead horse. Isn't that what your American sayings? No, it's not. And I'm not on the brink of anything. Come on, Nick. Tell her, would you? Tell her she needs to model for my new picture book. Frenzy's Whippity Whip Whip. Before you ask me to model, learn to give at least semi-coherent testimony. And before that, you'll have to learn how to live a semi-coherent life, Larry. I don't care what anyone says. I'm telling the truth. I saw what I saw. She flew, I'm telling you. Whoosh! Just like that dude with the red underwear. Don't think I'm gonna forgive you guys when you come crawling back to apologize. Off he goes. It's amazing how little has changed since with you in the past year, Phoenix, right? Have you been in Germany all this time? That's right. Extending my perfect win record, naturally. Oh, joy. Sounds like she hasn't changed a bit. Has it really been a year since we first met? I am Franziska from Karma, Prodigy. I see. I gave up a promising career in Germany to come to this country for one sole reason. Revenge. Franziska was born and raised in Germany, and became a prosecutor at the age of 13. Her father was the legendary prosecutor, Manfred von Karma. He had a perfect win record for 40 long years, but now he is gone from this world. Don't tell me you still hold a grudge against me. Because of what happened to your father. Phoenix Wright, you will fall before me. This I promise. But it will be for my sake, not my father's. Are we clear? Yes, Crystal. In truth, I was shocked to come back to America with the intention of defeating you. Instead, it was my little brother who was leading the defense. Edgeworth. Come to think of it, Edgeworth was pulled into being a prosecutor by Manfred von Karma as well. Miles Edgeworth told me something very interesting, you know. He said this case has a special significance to you. Because it does. And that's precisely why I'm here. Your personal involvement will make crushing you into teensy-wincy pieces all the better. It's probably the fever, but she's so openly hostile that it makes it almost kinda cute. Ow! No smirking! No whipping the sick! That's foolish fool. Who doing such a foolish favor for a foolishly foolish fool. Edgeworth. Make no mistake, Phoenix Wright. I came here for one thing and one thing only. To pulverize you. It's not like I thought you were here to bring me some Coal Killer X, you know. I went over the whole case file on my flight here. You read the whole thing? Yes, every last word of every last sentence of every last paragraph. All the ridiculous things you did made it very interesting read, you know. Attempting to cross a burning bridge. Did you even consider the damages? No. The only thought in my mind was, I have to get across. A fool who doesn't think is more foolish than a fool who foolishly thinks. Gumshoe said he'd let me know once he finished the bridge repaired. Maya, she's got to be okay. I just know it. Plus, I need to ask her about what really happened at the Inner Temple that night. Okay, that's all we're gonna get out of her. Let's go to the main hall. That was one long side. Sister Bikini? My! I didn't know you were here. How are you doing? You don't have to pretend to be in a good mood for my sake. I suppose I've made a terrible mess of things, haven't I? I let Mystic Elise die, and then there's Iris as well. Mystic Elise? Now that I think about it... There's an acolyte stuck at the inner temple. And that poor little girl has gone missing too. That little girl? You don't mean Pearl is... Do you mean Pearl... You don't mean Pearls, do you? Yes, I'm afraid I do. She hasn't been seen since the morning after the incident. Pearls? She's missing? Why didn't anyone tell me about this? I must be getting old. I think I've seriously lost my faith in myself. Are you talking about your performance at the trial today? You believe me, don't you? I'm not a liar. I would never lie. I know what I saw. I saw Iris pull the sword from Mystic Elise's body that night. I'm certain of it. At least, I was until this morning. I don't see any Cyclops, so she must be telling the truth. So why are you so unsure of yourself all of a sudden? You know that artist who testified after me? I saw Iris flying, her white hood fluttering. I felt like I might start flying myself. When I saw that man testify so fervently about something so impossible, I started to wonder if I had acted just like him when I was on the witness stand. You wouldn't take that guy. I wouldn't take that guy too seriously. He's an artist, but all he draws is trouble, and nothing else. If both Bikini and Larry are telling the truth, that can only mean one thing. They both didn't see what they think they saw. On the night of the incident, you met Iris at the inner temple. Is that correct? That's right. I'm sure it was Iris. But Iris claims that she was in her room in Hasakura Temple. I knew I shouldn't have come back here that night. But because you did, Maya is stuck all by herself at the inner temple. I am so sorry. The drafts in that place are nothing to shake a stick at. Winter is especially bad. I'll bet. The training hall looks like it's about to fall down at any second. Eagle Mountain has always been prone to earthquakes, just so you know. Earthquakes? Yes, I wouldn't be surprised if the next big one levels the training hall. We've got to get Maya out of there, fast! But still, there's really no need to worry. That area is on the other side of Dusky Bridge and is isolated like an island. It's like an island? How so? Well, the only thing on that side of the bridge is the inner temple. No one lives out there, and it's surrounded by, on all sides, by the river or the forest. I see. So a criminal would be trapped should they choose to flee in that direction. And as long as the bridge is out of commission, he or she will have to stay there. That means Maya could be stuck out there with the murderer, and with no way to escape either. Oh dear, yes, I suppose it does. Please, Gumshoe, get that bridge up faster. I'm curious about a few things, if you don't mind answering some questions. Oh? Do you need to know my measurements for your investigation or something? No. I want to know a little more about the victim, Miss Elise Duxnan.
I'm afraid I don't know her waist size, or her bust size for that matter.
No. I'm wondering why she came to stay in a place like this to begin with. I mean, she told us herself that she wasn't here for spiritual training.
My. You make it sound like this place is some sort of dump, Mr. Wright. Mystic Elise was here to soak up the natural beauty of Eagle Mountain, if you must know.
There, you did it again, Sister Bikini. I notice you always refer to Miss Duxnan as Mystic Elise.
Oh!
Yes, now, why is that? After all, she's not here as an acolyte.
We address all our visitors as Mystic. It makes their experience feel authentic. And anyway, she's older than me. You must respect your elders, you know.
How do you know that? And how can you say that for sure? She's older than you. It seems Miss Elise Duxnan was no ordinary visitor after all. And there's Pearls. She was with Miss Duxnan on the evening of her murder, and now she's vanished. It's all got to be connected somehow. But why did Pearls have to get mixed up in this mess?
Please, Mr. Wright, I know you're worried, but try to keep it together.
Oh, man. My head's throbbing so bad. It's killing me. Pearls. She was with Miss Duxnan on the night of the murder, remember?
Yes, but I have a temple to run, you know. I was busy preparing for the training. I didn't see the little darling even once after we'd finished eating dinner.
The murder. It didn't take place right in front of her innocent eyes, did it?
According to the detective, she hasn't turned up at her home either.
Come on, keep calm. There's one place left where Pearls could be. She just has to be there. Come on, Gumshoe. Tell me you'll be done with the repair soon. Okay. Is that everything? I believe so. So let's head for the main courtyard. This is where Sister Bikini witnessed the incident. It's hard to imagine she was lying there on the stand. So, maybe there are some clues that have yet to be found? Unfortunately, no, so let's head back. There's nothing we can do here at the moment. Hey!
What was that jarring, inconsiderably loud yell?
So this is where you've been. And keep it nice and warm, I see. Detective, have you finished the bridge? Yeah, I did. I told you I'd let you know.
Well. Then I'll come along with you and...
Sorry, ma'am. No unauthorized entry. Access is restricted to people involved with the case.
What was that? I'm involved, aren't I? You couldn't get much more involved than me.
Well, yeah, but that's not...
It's been a while, Scruffy. It's for karma! Sister, please, leave the investigation to me. My. Well, you certainly seem to have everything under control. I'm on your side. Hey, I won't do anything you don't want me to do. As you work to pin the guilt on Iris. What are you dreaming about, Phoenix Wright? Ow! That hurts, you know! Silence! I, Franziska von Karma, will personally guide you through your investigation. So you will follow me? She's not seriously going to follow me around, is she? Things have certainly become a lot more hectic than before. They must have commenced with the investigation. Oh, Mr. Nick. That voice. Pearls? Mr. Nick! Mr. Nick! So you were here ever since that night? I was so lonely. I thought I was going to die. When I woke up in the morning, I saw that dusky bridge was gone. I realized I was all alone. She was all alone? It must have been very trying for you, little girl. I'm Franziska von Karma, the Prodigy. There's no need to worry now that I'm here. You're the prosecutor who was so mean to Mystic Maya last year. Well, I don't like you. You're nothing but a little girl without your whip. Mystic Maya didn't do anything wrong, but you were so mean. I'll never forgive you. Looks like Pearl's words are getting under her skin. Yow! Why are you whipping me? I didn't even say anything. You didn't have to. Your smile on your lips gave you away. Anyway, Pearls. Weren't you with Maya? I'm sorry. It's all my fault. Huh? What are you talking about, Pearls? Mystic Maya! Hey, wait, Pearls! She just ran off. Wasn't that furnace covered in snow last we saw that? Ow! That was cruel, Mr. Phoenix Wright. To make a little girl cry like that is inexcusable. What was that all about? Pearls acting like that? It's giving me the creeps. I guess I better take another look around since I finally got the chance. Especially since something about this place seems different from 2 days ago. There's a weird smell coming from that incinerator. The door is also open, almost like it's begging me to look inside. Well, let's see what stunning clue is concealed in here, shall we? Huh? It's empty. How naive of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. But it's a bit strange, don't you think, Franziska von Karma? I seem to remember. There was snow on this incinerator the first time I saw it. In other words, someone's been using it to burn something recently. Listen, Phoenix Wright. It's important to call people by their full names. I was only copying you. Okay. Let's see. I think that's all we can examine outside, so let's get in, go in. Okay, I noticed two things immediately that's different from last time we were here. What's wrong? Why are you so quiet? Maya, she was supposed to be in here training. Yet it appears she's nowhere to be seen. What's that? That strange lock. It wasn't there 2 days ago. This whole room is really giving off some strange vibes. Do you think this yellowish poster is Phoenix Wright? What do you think this yellowish poster is, Phoenix Wright? It's a scroll, not a poster. It's a picture of a woman who actually... A woman? I don't see any woman here. There's a different atmosphere in this room since last time I was here. No. It's not a different atmosphere. It's a different smell. It's gravy. What's the matter? This scroll, it's been completely covered in gravy. Ah, yes. There is a very appetizing smell in the air. But gravy is a type of sauce. So when you run out of paint, you Americans use gravy as a substitute, I see. No, no one does that. For starter, it stinks. This must be the gravy that we had at the roast on the night of the incident. But why would anyone do this? Why this scroll? This door. When I was here 2 days ago, that weird lock wasn't on it. Those changed. It's almost as if they're guarding something inside that cavern. I've never seen a lock quite like this before. I have. I've seen locks and chains like this before. They look just like the ones that guard people's secrets during a psych lock. I wonder if this lock is guarding something too. Dark secrets in a dark cavern. What took you so long? I thought even you managed to get here faster than this, Mr. Trite. Prosecutor Goda? I didn't know you were here. Prosecutor? How come you didn't show up in the trial? How come you didn't show up in the trial today? Huh. I could ask you the exact same question. Huh? But I had a cold, so... I had something slightly more important than a common cold to deal with. The importance of which is something you have no hope of ever understanding. Enough. I believe I have the measure of you. You are the very worst kind of prosecutor. What could be more important than a trial?
Who's the wild mare, Trite?
This is Miss Von Karma. She's the acting prosecutor in your absence today.
Huh. Well, I guess I owe you one then. But you can go now, princess. It's time for the big boys to take the reins.
Just who do you think you are? This case is my...
Hey, Philly. Know your role and shut your mouth. I can't stand women like you. I'm only going to say this once, Lady Von Whippingberg. Go home.
Phoenix Wright? What are you hitting me for?
Huh. You deserve more hurt cracks of the whip than that, right?
What?
You still don't get it, do you? You don't realize that you've set something in motion that you'll never be able to undo. There's something different about Goda today. I'm getting such a strong sense of something from behind that mask of his. Is it anger? Or is it sorrow?
You had some important business that's why you weren't at the in court, huh? So what was it?
I've told you once before, but perhaps you don't remember. I've returned from the depths of hell to do battle with you. You see, Trite, I've experienced something most have not. Death.
You died?
Of course, being extracted from hell is a tedious affair. The meticulous regeneration and adjustment of all your internal organs is, well, let's just say modern medicines allow us to live to ripe old age. Even someone like me.
So you mean that mask you wear is...
This ugly device? I promise it's not a fashion statement. My unenlightened friend. Without this, I can't see your frequently dumbfounded face.
I didn't know.
My eyesight is pretty messed up. Even with these huge goggles on my head, I still can't see everything. Still, I keep this worn out piece of junk of a body going with regular servicing.
I'm sorry, but you say you experienced death? How is that possible? What happened?
Why don't you ask him?
Huh? Me?
Yeah, Trite. You. You should know all about it. You know when my life ended, and who ended it for me.
Well, Phoenix Wright, do you? I don't know what he's talking about.
Although, to be honest, I do feel a little tug at the corner of my memory. I think I do know about how Goda was killed. It will all become clear in due time. Isn't that right, Trite?
Earlier you said I've done something I can never undo. What did you mean by that exactly? The inner temple here is on this side of Dusky Bridge, an isolated island. That's what Sister Bikini said too. And I wonder, Trey, do you know what the police are doing here today? What do you mean? They are searching for any trace of an acolyte who went missing. Missing? As leader of the search party, I can tell you this with absolute certainty. Maya Fey is not on this side of Dusky Bridge. Huh? But that's impossible. She came here that night and... I won't say it again. The chances of her being here are nil. Excluding, of course, one very unique place. One? Where is that? The Sacred Cavern, the entrance of which we are standing at right now. That is the only place that the search party has yet to explore. So they haven't searched that cavern yet, huh? Be aware, though, that the temperature inside frequently falls below freezing. Even if she were in there, the chances of her being found alive are slim at best. No! Which means, Trey, that you sent Maya Fey to her death. You fool! If that is the situation, why aren't you in there with the search party right now? You must have blinders on, or my equestrian angel. Don't you see the big lock and chains? It's a trick lock. I'm making preparations to open it as we speak. Well, Trite, once again, a woman dies because of you. Once again? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you've forgotten. It was only 2 years ago, after all, when the last unfortunate woman died because of you. Because of me? And do you know who that was? It was Maya Fey's sister. That's right, Mia Fey. Mia? You killed her. No, that's not how it was. It was 2 years ago. Mia Fey was pursuing someone, a man. But she bit off more than she could chew. She made a very dangerous enemy. Yeah, that's one case I'll never forget. But I got that guy, personally. Sure, Miss Fey's murderer was caught. But that won't bring her back. Well, no, but... You were with her at the time. You and no one else. It was your responsibility. You should have protected her. You say Mia Fey was your teacher? Well then, I'd say you learned nothing, Trite. You robbed her of her life, and now... You've let her sister suffer the same fate. I haven't sentenced Maya to death. No! What is this particular looking lock? Look, why don't we just break it open? It would be a simple matter of... I'm afraid we can't do that. This area has always been prone to earthquakes. The repeated tremors have weakened the foundations of the training hall. Any excessive force used to break the lock would... Well, let's just say the inner temple
hole and the sacred cavern would be the last thing of the past.
Very well. Then dare I suggest the obvious solution of opening it with a key?
Ha! Sure, just show me where the keyhole is on this trick lock.
There is no keyhole.
That's right. An interesting puzzle, huh? The person who set this lock is the only one who can open it.
Then who was it?
Simple. The accused.
What? Iris?
When the acolytes undergoes training inside the sacred cavern, the attending sister is responsible for locking the entrance. Obviously, the night of the murder was no exception. Maya Fey was to train in there.
Sister Bikini did mention it a number of times, now that I think about it. She said that Iris was left in charge of supervising the early stage of training.
So Iris, the accused, is the only one who can open this lock. I've arranged for her to be brought here now.
Iris is the only person that can open this lock? I hope she gets here soon. Hang in there, Maya. We'll get you out.
So, I should be getting back to work.
Wait, Goda. How sure about Maya are you?
There's no doubt in my mind. She's in the sacred cavern somewhere. It's the only place she could be. You'd better start praying. You'd better pray that friend of yours brings the accused back here soon.
Edgeworth?
Listen up, Trite. There's only one thing I want to say before I go. I'll never accept you. Never.
You should choose your friends more carefully, Phoenix, right?
That's what everyone says. It looks like I don't have much of a choice. I guess I'll just have to do what I can for now.
I don't know. Should I or shouldn't I?
Sounds like someone's talking to himself.
Where is that coming from?
Yeah, I guess I better wash that first. That's what I'll do. No, but I can't do that. I'm a detective. My brain. This is driving me nuts.
Is something troubling you, Scruffy?
Please don't whip me like that all of a sudden, sir.
It was merely a friendly, simple greeting. A friendly tap on the shoulder with my whip.
So, what's up, Gumshoe? Is something on your mind? How do you know, pal?
Perhaps you were trying to decide if you wanted to wash that off or not?
How did you know, sir? Oh, yeah, I nearly forgot. You can't go through that little gate there, sir, okay? You mean that one that says no entry on it? I, kinda already snuck in there.
Is he trying to be clever or something? So what's behind this, Scruffy?
Huh? A kind of garden-like garden.
A garden?
Yeah. Anyway, it's under investigation right now, so keep out. I'm not telling you, I'm asking you, pal. You got me?
Isn't it normally the other way around?
Well, see you later.
So, shall we adjourn to this garden, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Of course, what else would we do? I really want to know what Gumshoe was thinking of washing his hands off. Oh dear. Oh boy. There's a strange feeling in the air. I wonder what that is. Strange feeling? Forget about that. What's that strange writing on the stone lantern? Ah! What are you doing here, pal? Oh, I thought I said you can't come in here. Don't you know, Scruffy? A Von Karma always shows up where there is a clue. And there are plenty of clues to be found here. But... What the heck is that? Uh-oh. You spotted it, huh, pal? Are you kidding me? It couldn't be more obvious. It says Maya. Yeah. And before you ask, it's written in blood. You will answer all our questions now, Scruffy, without exception. Yes, sir. Before you do, there's a charm or something poking out of the snow. It looks pretty old. There's a leather cord tied to it. Apparently it belonged to the victim. Mr. Lee Stuxnem? Yeah, there was a broken leather cord around the lady's neck. The ends of the cord found on both the victim and on this charm match exactly. Sounds to me like this little trinket is going to be my ticket to get in some very big answers. Alright, let's question you. So how's the Inner Temple investigation going? We have the best forensic team in the world working the place. Forensic team? And what of the outcome of the scientific study? Nothing! Scientifically speaking, the place is as clean as a whistle. That's simply not good enough, Scruffy. Do you think I'll let you get away with that? Uh-oh. Well, there are a couple of things that bothered me when I first got here, sir. That stone lantern and the surrounding area that's not covered in snow, correct? They looked kind of fishy to me, you know, scientifically speaking. So, I got the lab boys to look them over. The results were... It's kind of hard to say, actually. I guess I better look into them myself. About Maya. Oh, did Mr. Goda tell you yet? Yeah, we heard. He's got a search party out looking for her. But there's nowhere else she could have disappeared to on this side of Dusky Bridge. All we can do is wait for Mr. Edgeworth to get here, pal. Edgeworth? He's escorting Iris, the defendant, over here. We'll have to wait, since she is the only one who can open the door to the sacred cavern. Oh, I think Mr. Edgeworth wants to talk to you about something too, pal. Huh? I wonder what that is. Just don't be expecting any good news when you talk to him. When I spoke to him, Mr. Edgeworth sounded so down, I felt like I was drowning. Sounds pleasant. Maya, so the letters are written in blood?
Yeah. What's worse is that it's the victim's blood.
Huh? This is Miss Duxnam's blood?
We haven't done a detailed analysis yet, but it's looking that way, pal.
Most interesting. Phoenix, right? I presume you know, don't you? Why Maya's name is written upside down?
You know what? That was really bothering me too. But I just came up with the answer. The result of my own special gumshoe investigation.
Really? Do tell.
Well, on the night of the murder, that soul lantern was upside down.
Ahem. Anyway, there's really only one logical explanation to this mystery. Miss Elise Duxnam wrote these letters herself, in her own blood.
You must be joking. That's impossible. From the writing in the victim's blood and the other clues left behind, it seems pretty likely this garden is the scene of Miss Elise Duxnam's murder. At least, that's our current theory on how the events took place, pal.
What? So Miss Duxnam was killed here?
However you want to look at it, if that's what people are saying now,
Then, what Sister Bikini saw in the courtyard at the main temple was... Well, what was it? If that wasn't the scene of the crime, what did you see?
what do you think, Miss Makara?
Surely a special gumshoe investigation would reveal that answer, no? But wait a sec. The bloody writing on and all the other clues here. Someone could have easily... He set all that up to after the murder, right?
Sorry, but that's not an option, pal.
Why not? How quickly you forget, Phoenix, right? Ever since that incident occurred, this place has been completely inaccessible. Because Dusky Bridge was completely burned out.
I was overseeing repairs to the bridge the whole time. No one came over here before me and my men. Which means no one could have planted all this stuff here, pal.
Yeah, I can't think of a counter-argument to that.
I knew it. I should have washed the blood off the lantern as soon as I got here.
If this really was the scene of the crime, then I need to figure out what exactly it was that Bikini actually saw. Let's see. I think that's everything. Wait a minute. Just to be sure. Actually, I think I got everything. Red spot in the snow. The blood. Let's go back to the main gate. It seems you have a visitor. Mr. Wright. Iris, I'm really glad to see you. Golda Magnus managed to mobile the police by calming in the sight of an emergency. Not him again. Never mind him. And we've got to hurry and unlock the sacred cavern. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. It's my fault someone so important to you is locked in there. Mr. Edgeworth, can we finish our conversation there? later? Alright. Let's hurry to the inner temple then. I'll see you later, right? Wait, Edgeworth! I'm coming with you guys! Sorry, right. I can't allow you to come with us. What? I hate to be the one to break it to you, but Maya Fey is in a rather delicate position. What do you mean by delicate position? This isn't simply a rescue operation, right? It's also an investigation. That being the case, we can't allow members of the public to interfere. Come on, Edgeworth! If anything happens, you'll be the first to know. Please understand, right? But it's Mr. Right! All that matters is that Mystic Maya gets rescued, correct? Listen to the voice of reason for a change, Phoenix, right? From now on, consider anything beyond Dusky Bridge to be off limits. We'll be going now. Excuse us. Yeah! This is no time to be standing around, Mr. Phoenix, right? Aren't there other things that demand your attention? She's right. Thanks for reminding me. Okay. Main gate. Sister Bikini looks like she's shrunk some since I last saw her. Don't be so rude, Phoenix, right? What's wrong, Sister Bikini? My, hello you two! How are you doing? Whoa! From the sound of that sigh, I guess she's still pretty down. Iris was just here, you know. She was accompanied by that handsome crimson-clad prince. Is she talking about Edgeworth? It was just a courtesy call. I wasn't allowed to talk with her at all. Oh dear. It's all my fault that this has happened. Poor Iris. She was worried about my back, would you believe? What have I done to her? Only what you had to do, sister. You bravely and truthfully testified about what you saw. There's no shame in that. And we'll see to it that your testimony wasn't made in vain. Well, I don't hear anyone else saying that. Mr. Blue Suits, who doesn't seem to share your opinion, I see. Huh? Ah! Oh, yes. You did great, Sister Bikini. Absolutely spectacular. You two are the only ones who've said that to me. I can't shake the feeling that I just became a shill to the shrew. Do you have a problem, Phoenix Wright? Sure, she was brave to testify so truthfully like that. But I know she's still hiding something. Guess it's time to break those cyclocks of hers.
Take that!
Here we go. Sister Bikini, the truth is becoming increasingly clear to me. I'm convinced that Miss Elise Duxnam has a special significance to this temple. As to why she had a special significance, I believe it has to do with her true identity. What on earth are you talking about? She was... Mystic Elise, an author. Just an author of picture books.
To be honest, I had my suspicions almost immediately after I met her.
Suspicions?
Yes. But I didn't have any evidence to support my theory, though. But I do now. This piece of evidence proves Miss Doxham's true identity.
Take that!
Oh, wrong item. Well, Sister Bikini, what do you have to say about that?
Of course, I don't know why it didn't hit me before. Your heart, it's impure. It's riddled with wickedness and falsities.
Huh?
That's why you keep up with these funny ideas. I recommend Mystic Elise books, The Magic Bottle, for a man of your condition.
The Magic Bottle? I hope it doesn't have a child-proof cap on it. Let's try that again. Well, Sister Bikini, what do you have to say to that?
Of course, I don't know why I didn't see it before.
Again? Really? I'm presenting the wrong item. Okay, third try. Let's do this.
Take that!
Miss Doxham had this charm with her at all times.
Where did you...
This isn't some cheap good luck charm either.
Then... What do you think it is, Mr. Wright? What could a talisman like that possibly mean?
It's a talisman, is it? Interesting.
Oops.
This thing speaks volumes about who Miss Doxham really was. This talisman was not one other item unequivocally proved Miss Doxham's true identity.
Take that!
I had it backwards, sort of. The printing is obscured by, this gravy stain at the moment. But this scroll shows the master of the Curane channeling technique. The crest at the top is a sign of the honorable title. The very same crest that adorns the talisman the victim carried with her.
Ah!
This crest is reserved for the master of Curane.
Who on earth told you that nonsense? I've got no idea what you're talking about.
The new master, Maya Fey, told me.
What? What? You mean that acolyte is Misty Fey's
Daughter? Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes. In fact, since her eldest daughter passed away, Maya is Misty Fey's sole successor.
My... Mystic Misty! Mystic Elise graced us with her presence about a week ago. When she showed me the talisman with that mark on it, well, I nearly fainted. No one has seen her since she disappeared 17 years ago, after all. What is the significance of this talisman, sister? The curing talisman, and it's the symbol of the Master of Curain. The bearer must carry it with them always until their death. Until their death? So Elise Duxham was really Maya's mother, huh? She was Misty Faye, the master of the Curain channeling technique. The truth comes out at last. It looks like we're making some headway here. Tell me, sister, after 17 years, why did she choose to show herself now? Because something happened that called her out of hiding.
What happened?
Well...
Uh-oh.
What's happening?
It can't be.
Earthquake!
Ah!
Oh my goodness, the inner temple! This kind of tremor might... The inner temple? The sacred cavern in the sacred training hall. It might very well cave in.
What? Maya!
It seems to have passed.
Well, we can't just stand here and do nothing. Let's go!
What? Where?
To the inner temple, of course. Where else?
Sister Bikini, we'll finish this later, alright? Of course. You run along now. People may have been hurt. I must go get some first aid kits ready. Come on then, Phoenix Wright. They won't bar you from entering as long as I'm with you.
Thank you. Right at that moment, I had the worst feeling in my gut. We just had an earthquake. I wonder if he's alright.
You look worried. Are you thinking about Miles Edgeworth?
Come on, let's go. We gotta hurry to the inner temple and...
Right.
Ah! What are you doing here?
How could I have... How do you expect us to understand if you don't speak up?
Yow! Hey! Why am I the one getting whipped?
She's gone. No. The defendant, Iris, she's gone. Gone where? She fled. She's escaped.
What?
So, it was just now, during the... It's easy to see Edgeworth's one and only weakness. His fear of earthquakes. I should have known better than to escort the defendant alone. As soon as the ground started shaking, everything went dark before my eyes, and I stupidly passed out. That incident haunts you to this day, doesn't it? That's no excuse for letting the suspect get away. I can't believe I let it happen. Right, the inner temple area is a dead end, and so she could have only escaped to this side. We haven't seen her. Then we need to get a manhunt underway now. Oh, and search Eagle Mountain from top to bottom. Wait, Edgeworth, have you thoroughly checked the inner temple yet? Don't be ridiculous. Why would I? The inner temple is like an island, and there's no way to escape but to cross. No, that's not it. Iris isn't the type of person to run away, Edgeworth. What are you talking about? Sister Bikini mentioned something when we were with her. She said that the sacred cavern might have caved in because of the quake. Then you think Iris might have gone to the inner temple to check in the situation? Listen, Edgeworth, I'm sure she's at the inner temple. The manhunt is not necessary. Right? Let's not waste any more time. We need to get to the training hall sacred cavern now! Alright, let's go. Fortunately, the sacred cavern hadn't caved in. But what we found was something none of us could have ever expected. How can there be even more locks? What is the meaning of this? Iris. Iris, please tell me. What the hell's going on? And that's where we're gonna pick up from there. Leaving things from there. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Let's Replay Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogies. If you enjoyed this video and would love to see more, hit that like and subscribe button, leave a comment if you want, ring the bell to be notified when our next video comes out. We do new videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and occasionally Saturday and Sundays. Till the next video, this is Saur Darkchylde, signing off. Have a good night, folks.